Hey everybody, it's Wednesday here in Cypress, Texas. So today's been a good day. I got approval on one of my policies and got another one told me I was going to get approved today, so I'm going to get two of them. That's good, right? And so now I'm after some more. I stood up, I revamped my website, mybusinessyyourbusiness.info, and I'll be posting my videos on there pretty much every day. I send them out. I'll be sending out via that website. Had a compliment on from one of my clients on he liked the format of my website, so I'm excited about that. I promote a lot of Jason Cisneros Chairman Project every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock Central Time. He's going to be on X, formerly known as Twitter, and he puts out good stuff. All right, and he hinted around he's going to be talking about niche marketing this Saturday. So niche marketing is powerful. All right, now I was thinking like a lot of people think when I first heard about this is like product niche. And that's not the case. Really, what you're talking about is your connection niche. Okay, you're gonna there's certain people that they like you and you like them, and they're easy to deal with. They like talking to you. They pick up the phone when you call. They're cooperative when you ask them for something. They get it to you right now. My last client, man, him and his he did a he's doing some key man insurance for a couple of his key employees, and they're the same way, right? Birds of a feather, very cooperative, easy to deal with, likable people, right? I like that, right? Then they do what you tell them, right? Oh, yes, isn't that nice? All right, so I'm trying to put out content for business owners that they can use, and so that's why I promote Jason Cisneros, because he's got way more experience in that than I do, right? And that's his business, right? I don't have to take away from what I'm doing to where I'm not getting doing something I'm not getting paid to do. All right, I can direct them to him, and when they make more money, then I can help them, and that's how I get paid. Okay, and then in the meantime, I'm looking for those that are ready. Okay, and ready to do something right now. Now, when it comes to businesses, um, there's a few more balls you got to keep in the air, right? It's not like everything else. You kind of like got double underwriting. You've got the insured. Now, if it's the business owner, that's it's not a problem. But if it's one of his employees, he's doing key man insurance, or you're doing a buy sell agreement between the partners, then it's then whoever's paying for it, the business is got to go through underwriting. They got to qualify too, right? So you got to know that's coming, and if you start with the end in mind, then you don't have any last minute hurdles or challenges you have to get. So I got that, right? I understand that. The Martin Matthews, right? That's another going to leverage him to death. So if we were on the same team in with the other company in San Diego, and now I'm back on the same team with him with All Into Life, and he puts out good content. And I caught him we're connected on TikTok, and I like how he explains things. He's real soft, doesn't overwhelm you with too many acronyms, or he's talking at the low level of understanding. And then if of course you want to learn more, you connect with him, right? But I'm gonna be promoting what he says a lot. I like the way he explains things. All right, so going to be seeing a lot of Martin Matthews on my TikTok and my social media. I'll be sharing him a lot because he gets the points across that I need to get, and I like the way he does it. The this back to the niche. Okay, when you find somebody that comes from a similar background, they grew up where you grew up, or they're about the same age you are, or they were in the military, or they played the same kind of sports that you do, then what you're going to find out is it's easier to communicate. You probably have the same values, the similar background. You don't have to retool how you communicate to relate to them. They're going to hear what you're saying because you say it the way they hear it, right? And that helps so much when it comes to doing business. Okay, so if you're in business and you're targeting people that, you look at your past clients. This is what I was told by Ron Weinberg. I'm going to give him a plug. He teaches. He's in the mortgage business. He's a trainer for mortgage loan officers, and he puts out Golden Contact. I've been trying to get him to shift and promote this industry because everything he says fits, right? He's just, he doesn't see. He's like a lot of them, like the drunk woman trying to teach her the contemporary double two-step. They have a hard time making that transition from side to the other side, side to the other side, walk, walk. But I got one, right? Got one of my guys is from the mortgage business, got his license, and now we're hitting his market. He's got over like 5,000 clients. He got into these great low interest for loans a few years ago, and they're not going to come back and refinance at this higher rate. But now we can help them get the rest of it together. And these infinite banking strategies or individual banking strategies or personal banking strategies, they fit. My son is actually the one that got me focused in this direction. He was working for Tesla, one of the highest contract level for Tesla as a sales rep in San Diego, and got laid off during COVID and got certified as an HVAC technician. Calls me up his dad. I'm making way more money now than I do with Tesla. I make way more money in the summertime. Okay, so I want to do one of those infinite banking strategies. So I got him on a $250,000 index universal life. His target premium is $168.13 a month, but he can max fund it to $1,066 a month, which is $12,750 a year, which is almost twice as what you can put into a Roth IRA, but it's taxed the same. And he doesn't have to wait till he's 59 and a half to get that money out without paying taxes and penalty. He can get up to 90% in a wash loan. So he's real handy if he sees a property that's in distress. They're getting divorced, they're in default. He can borrow from the policy, pay down payment, closing costs, and then fix it up, flip it, put the money back in his policy, and go look for another one. Okay, and that's pretty much the same. What these policies are is a bucket of money that has protection from market volatility, tax protection, right? It's liquid, right? You can manage your own money, okay, through it faster. With if you have a lot of money, it's really beneficial, way more beneficial than a bank. If you got hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, you can't go to the bank and get a cashier's check and get your money out. They almost think it's their money. Okay, but you can get that money in right away out of your policy. Just make a phone call. Policy loan, a wash loan, right? So in the summertime when he's making a lot of money, he's everything outside of his budget. He budgets for everything. Okay, puts that money into his policy. Okay, and then if he needs it during the slow time, then it's there. Hopefully, he didn't have to do that. Okay, but that's one of the ways you can use it. Okay, and then with your business, these business owners, these business brokers, that's what I'll call them, or business investors, right? They're not using the policy to be their golden parachute for retirement. Their businesses, the cash flow from their businesses, that's what's doing it. But holding the money from the transactions, they do it in their policies. Okay, and that's what they do. And that's how you got to think of it. Okay, and I'm dying to hear what Jason Cisneros talks about. I heard a lot of these videos. There's too much talk. They lose you. All right. And there are people that are talking. They're going through their process of how they began to understand these things. I listened to one this morning. Guy was in the military. He was an officer. He got into real estate. Got a policy. Started using his policy to leverage to buy real estate. Right. And he wasn't really doing it strategically. It just was an opportunity he had to do it. But that now he's done it enough times where it's part of his strategy to buy in investment property, fixing up, flipping it, putting the money back in the policy, just like I talked about my son doing, right? And so there's a lot of, an hour-long podcast, all right, and somebody could, less than 10 minutes, explain it, which is what I'm trying to do here. All right. This is not going to be the first one, and it'll probably get clearer the more I do them. But I appreciate you tuning in. All right? Have a great day.